Okay, so today I'm going to read a Plog called Google is Not Gooroo. There are too many these days who seem to have made Google their guru. They just Google anything and everything and then get lost in the sea of information and misinformation. They think they are learning something, but they are only confusing themselves and turning into googly-eyed zombies. They lack discernment and coherence required to sift through a sea of information and misinformation. Just random information is not knowledge anyways. Under a real guru, one knows and evolves holistically, not just become an ungrounded mental nutcase with a head full of misinformation and trivia. Actual holistic evolution happens with an actual correct action, PBS, which one does with one's body, and that action is surely not typing into the Google search bar. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow, finally a being who actually said it. Like, beings really think that Google is their guru. And if beings have a question about anything, they just run to Google, and not even, and it's really shameful actually, but they would run to Google and they would see they would look for something and they would research it, and they would research it in one day and think that they know everything about it. And that's what a lot of beings are doing on this plane, especially on YouTube, where a lot of beings are coming out on YouTube saying that they've researched it all, and there's nothing that anyone can tell them because they've researched it all on Google and they have all the answers. But at the same time, they're eating meat, or they're not even eating food. Like, literally, like in the US, you can't even call that food, and their senses are dulled, and they're basically not even alive, and they're saying that they have the answers to everything and that they've researched everything from Google, and all of a sudden they're like the experts about everything. They're experts about astrology, they're experts about numerology, and experts about the occult, experts about crop circles even. And these beings don't even know the simple they don't even know the simple meaning of 1, 2, 3, like the meaning of numbers or the meaning of words. And they don't even have any grounding or any discernment to actually say, well, this is truth and this is misinformation. And you can see beings are saying to themselves and boosting their ego, saying that they found that they can do this all on their own, and they don't need any guidance, they don't need any teacher, they don't need any divine influence to evolve themselves. And you can see how that's never the case anywhere. Like, beings have to learn from someone. Even if they learn from a being who put out an article that they even learned from, they learned from them, and most of the time it's misinformation anyways. And like how P said that just random information is not knowledge anyway, and it's really not, because if you look up something on the internet and you go all deep into it and you find the ins and outs about it, but you can't even use it, then what's the point of actually researching it? Like, the whole point of finding the truth is so that you can apply it to your life, and so that your life can become more blissful, and so that you can, suss out all of the, the hellish, crazy things in your life and all the dysfunction. And you see that, like, even if beings come in front of P, like, they think that they know it all. Like, they think that um they have the whole deck in their hands. Like, they have the whole picture, but they don't even know that, like, the food that they're eating is poison, or they don't know that the meat that they're eating is filled with, and with all these chemicals and hormones, and they don't even know that, like, the products that they use on their body harms their whole being. Like, these simple things that beings should know, but they don't know. And you can see, like, how P done the work before putting himself out there. Like, he had to get himself sorted, and he had to do the work to be able to discern, to be able to have the discernment to say that this is truth and this is misinformation. And it's really an admirable thing that P done the natural thing, and he done the humble thing, that he actually he's like the only one that has, like, a perfect learning attitude, and he's always sticking to the basics, and always sticking to the multiversal principles. And you can see that how P embodies all of the Holy Trinity, and that how Vishnu is sitting above the sea of illusion, and he's able to see the whole picture. Or you can see how P is the embodiment of Shiv, like how Shiv is on top of the mountain, and he's able to see all of the whole picture on top of the mountain, and he has a clear mind and a clear state, and has crystal clarity in order to actually make decisions, and be able to discern between what is truth and what is not truth. And like how P said that, like as a being you have to evolve holistically, and if beings are going here and there on the internet and picking up bits and pieces and not seeing the everything as a whole, then they're just going to be fragmented, and they're not going to be perfect, or they're not going to be, they're not going to have that full clarity of what this whole multiverse is about. And P has that full clarity. He's like a diamond that, like, reflects truth in infinite ways, and like he's able to see through basically all the bullshit that's in the world. And like how he says that actual holistic evolution happens with an actual correct action, which is PBS. And P has a whole series on his YouTube channel about like explaining PBS, like praise, bowing or behavior, or and service. And that's what a being needs to be able to obtain discernment, and to obtain all of these divine qualities that's needed to actually evolve, and to become and be able to like get out of your like hellish situation. And it's crazy that beings are not even willing to do that. Like, they're willing to just think that they know it all, and then just live their life from there. But beings are seeing that if they go on doing what they feel like doing, and they just do it for like the hell of it, like how P says beings do things for the hell of it, then they're gonna get the hell. So like, yeah, like it's really important, and it's really essential that beings don't see Google as guru and actually take the time out to seek out a being who is actually a real guru and who can actually see beyond the illusion that beings are getting trapped in. It's like a lot of traps around, like going around, like you get trapped in the black conscious community, you get trapped in the, you know, the flat earth community, was basically just like the truth of the flat earth was just basically something to open beings' mind to that this world, the world is not what they think it is, and it's not a ball, it's not a round, you know, ball that they're, you know, spinning around, you know, in these crazy speeds. And like it was just a basic like opening to that beings are being told a lie that of where they are and who they are. And yeah, if beings take the time out to actually be sincere and be honest about, you know, what their situation is, and like how P said in one of his interviews was to, you know, if you're honest about your situation, it's more dignity in that, and it really is, because if you, you know, if you go about your whole life living a lie, then it's like it's shameful and it's embarrassing, and it's not even worth it to actually do that, but beings are doing that anyway. So yeah, we're really fortunate to have P here to be that, like that true like guru and that real guru that everyone needs to get out of their situation. And you know, without a being here who knows what he's doing and what he's talking about, like we would be just all over the place, and who knows how long it would take for beings to actually decide that they don't know, that to decide and be honest with themselves and say that they don't know anything and that they need help, and that they need to seek out someone who knows what's going on, and who knows the full picture, and who knows how to get out of this situation so that they won't get into, you know, the situation that they're in right now. So yeah.